At first glance, doesn't this artwork look like an oil painting? However, it is actually a piece of Chinese embroidery, silk thread on silk cloth entirely stitched by hand. Today, I will introduce to you a traditional Chinese handicraft, Guangdong Embroidery, also referred to as Guangdong Embroidery. These pieces you see here are all works of China's Guangdong Embroidery. Guangdong Embroidery originated in Tang Dynasty and has over 1,000 years of history. This kind of handicraft has been recognized and loved all over the world. Back in the Qing Dynasty, when Guangzhou had opened as a port, Guangdong Embroidery was brought along the Mandarin Silk Road and became one of the city's main exports, a commodity highly desired by Europeans. This work of Guangdong Embroidery, called The Boat Under the Tree, has a balanced composition. It's complex but not chaotic. It's decorative, colorful, and magnificent. It also applies perspective used in Western paintings. With embroidered art, the illustration is more realistic, and its unique texture cannot be obtained through any other medium of art. This is a classic piece of intricate embroidery called Red Lychee and White Goose. It features lychee, a fruit unique to Guangdong province, and white goose, which is commonly seen in Lingnan water villages, as the subjects of the embroidery. Guess how long it takes to complete such a piece of embroidery? A week? A month? Or 2 months? Actually, none is correct. Even if one person embroiders non-stop for 6 hours a day, a single piece will still take more than 8 months to complete. Even if they can sell their work at this price, there are not many craftsmen around nowadays who can embroider with such skill and precision. Due to the complexity of the craft and the long production cycle, there are currently less than 100 full-time craftsmen in Guangdong province. This elderly gentleman here is artist Mr. Xu Zhiguang, one of China's national-level cultural inheritors and the creator of the Guangdong embroidery that was just shown. He has been making embroideries for more than 70 years. Now, I would also like to learn from him and give embroidery a try to see if I have the patience to embroider a lychee. Oh. There are still many complicated techniques to embroider different shapes and textures. For a novice like me, even the most basic shapes and stitches have to be practiced for more than a year, let alone a more detailed embroidery. Maybe it is because embroidery is the combination of time and craft that this form of art has not yet been replicated with machines in this technological age. Over time, Guangdong embroidery will become a rare art, making it even more precious than it is now. If you also appreciate China's Guangdong embroidery, you might as well collect one as soon as possible.